Thank you.
All right, everybody, good morning. Welcome to the River's Edge Ice Rink in downtown Davenport, Iowa. My name is Greg Corcoran. I'll be working along with Rich Blunk as usual today, and we are here to bring you the two games today between the Quad City Ice Eagle Bantam team and the B team from the Cedar Rapids organization, the RoughRiders. And Rich, it's been 2 weeks since that horrible weekend in Sioux City. Is that enough time to get that taste out of your mouth of those three not-so-great games we played last time?
Well, I'll tell you what, we've had 2 hard weeks of practice. There's been a little bit of skating going on by Coach, and I'm totally 100% okay with that. We got to get our wheels running. And, I hope the boys and ladies all remember those games vividly, because we don't need to repeat any more of those performances. I think it's just about the right amount of time off.
Well, the fact that we were working on passing and the drills that the coaches put into play, that if they didn't run them right, it resulted in a lot of extra skating the lines. And those are two things, passing and endurance, that I think have been hurting our team a little bit from time to time this year. So those two things should be shored up quite a bit in preparation for this game against Cedar Rapids. I don't really have much information on the Cedar Rapids team in terms of their won and lost record. I doubt that they've been able to play a whole lot of games because of the problem with their rink and the fact that there just haven't been a lot of games that they've probably been able to schedule. But we'll see.
Sure. Yeah, 100%. We'll start off early with this. We are, all of our empathy to the Cedar Rapids team for the season they're having to go through with the destruction of their rink due to the derecho here this past summer. And walking into the rink right now, I'm going to throw this right off the bat. Here, let's spin the camera, Dino. There he is, Matt Roseborough, back from the depths of COVID. He was in a coma for a week on the vent. And he's back in full action, making his way slowly, and we don't care how slow he's got to move, but love to see an integral part of our Quad City hockey family back with us in the rink. It was touch and go there for a while, legitimately, but he's back, and we're happy to see it.
Absolutely, 100% agree with you, Rich. When I saw him walking through, I had to make sure everybody's wearing masks, of course, so you have to make sure. But then when I saw that rather slow, careful gait that he was traversing the walkway here, I said, oh my gosh, Matt is back. So that is a great sign for the Roseborough family and for the organization as a whole. So we are going to play 13-minute periods as we should for Bantam play. And the Ice Eagles and the RoughRiders are at their respective benches right now, getting ready to get some last-minute instructions from their coaches. Before we start, let me just throw out one blatant shout-out to my 7-year-old grandson, Tyler, over in the Chicago area. He's a defenseman, and he scored the first goal of his career earlier this morning.
Oh,
so,
that's
Tyler,
fantastic.
I'm hoping your dad gets videotape of that. I want to see it. All right, we're ready to go. We've got Hartman, DeCrow, and Francis on the forward line, and the puck is...
Well, that's Husky, actually, in the middle.
Oh, it is Husky. All right. Puck at center ice. Cedar Rapids brings it into the zone. 3-on-3. Here's a shot right on goal. Harkey's able to bat it to the corner. Picked up in the corner by Cedar Rapids. Now Husky behind the net to Kyla Francis. She tries to get it out. She goes down, and now Quinn picks it up with the defensive position. That would have been a high stick, but she didn't touch it, so play goes on. And here's a pass over to Hartman.
It's a nice look there by Quinn to throw it across instead of just going up that same board.
All right, here comes Cedar Rapids. Down the left wing boards, put into the corner. Corcoran puts a body on him, takes it away. Now Corcoran takes control behind the net. He's going to come out of his own zone. He's checked off the puck, but he gets it to Kwok. Kwok along the left wing boards, loses the puck, and it's picked up again. Got to wait for the team to get onside. He does.
Gunn getting deep there. Ooh, nice center.
Now the puck controlled at the boards, back over to Mueller. Mueller's going to let a long one go. His shot is wide to the right. Back to Mueller again for another shot. That's stopped by the goaltender right in front of the net with the big paddle. He puts the glove on it. And we have a stoppage of play with 11:36 to play in the first period. No score.
Hey, sorry there, Greg. Didn't mean to step on you. I got a big shout out here to the Quack Mafia. Godfather Steve is on his way, and Godmother Aunt Charlene is on her way here for game 1 as well.
All right, Mueller's shot is a weak one, but it gets through to the high slot where it's shot by DeCrow. Now the puck is over on the far boards, picked up by Carroll. Puck behind the net now. DeCrow goes after it, puts a body on Cedar Rapids player, makes a nice centering pass, but nobody there. And Katragata keeps it in. She does a nice job of maintaining the puck, takes a long shot. It's deflected off to the corner. Now it's behind. Here is Mueller at the right point. Mueller's going to get it over on the point to Carroll. Carroll shot is deflected. They battle for it near the half boards here on the right side. Good check by Covert, puts a man down. Now Covert's going to get a shot, but he kind of fumbles it. Here's a rebound opportunity for...
Is that Husky? Yeah, Husky.
Yep. Mueller keeps it in. Now they put it back. Husky's going after it on the half boards on the far side. And there goes JJ. Mueller tries to handle it at the right point, but loses control and has to go back to his own blue line to pick it up. Carroll sends it off to Hartman. Hartman picks it up. He's knocked off the puck before he gets a good shot on net. Puck rolls behind the nets where it's picked up by Cedar Rapids. Francis picks it up at center ice. She gets it to Roseboro. Roseboro to Hartman. Hartman, a pass picked off. Now it's picked off by Blunk. Blunk from his defensive position comes up, tries to get it to out in front, but now it's Roseboro. He's going to loft one at the goaltender, and he makes the high save with his glove about at the level of the crossbar.
Well, we're getting a lot of action to our right, which is absolutely what we want to see. Some shots on net, which is good. And I've really enjoyed the puck movement. The one play that stood out to me the most was Maya Katragata's individual effort, keeping that puck in.
Here's Roseboro's shot. Winds up in the far corner where it's picked up by Corcoran. He gets it to Clock. Cedar Rapids tries to clear it. They're unable to. Here's a long shot from the point. It's deflected, goes wide of the net into the near corner. Now Cedar Rapids tries to come out, but Corcoran gets it. He dumps it back in deep. He's going to chase after it. He battles with number 21. That's Hodney for Cedar Rapids. Corcoran now controls. Bumped off his stick, but he maintains it. Here's a centering pass. Knocked off at the defense. Now here's Corcoran in front. Here's a shot. Shoulder high save by the goaltender. That's Reese. Reese Jones in goal for Cedar Rapids. Now, Ice Eagles continue to control in their zone. Going to put it in deep. That's Clock, and now he's going to go for line change. Katragata in the far corner. Katragata gets it once again, dumps it into the corner. Here's Owen DeCrow after it. He's got Covert in front if he could find him. Back to, here is a long shot. Here is a deflected attempt. Knocked down at the defense, and Cedar Rapids takes control. And after a long time in that zone, they come out. Nice check by DeCrow on number 31, Miller. And now the Ice Eagles come back. Covert just misses a pass. Now he regains it. He's moving in. Here's a shot for Katragata. Another save by Jones. Here's a shot. They score! Ice Eagles score. The result of a long period of activity in and around the Cedar Rapids goal. I'm not sure who poked that in. Did you see, Rich, who got that?
I did not. Looks like Covert's the first one through the line. I felt like all three forwards scrambling hard in front of the net, including Katragata, Covert, and it was kind of a mismatch or mixed match line because they were in the midst of a line change.
That goal came with 8:10 to play in the first period as the Eagles take a 1-0 lead. Puck is dropped. It's in deep behind the net. No icing on the play. It was touched by Cedar Rapids. It comes around to the near boards to Clow. He passes it to the other side. Nobody there for Cedar Rapids. Now that was Covert's goal. with Katragata with the assist, and now here comes Kyla Francis. Francis gets around
nice
one.
Job.
She's got a chance here. She's moving and shoots. Good save by the goaltender. A pad save. We've got Hartman over on the other side if she can get it to him. Good work behind the net. Here's a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, Francis had a great opportunity there. Just shot it wide.
Great feed
Here is
by
Francis. Hartman, rather, in front. Here's a weak rebound of a shot by Husky. Didn't get anything on that and just rolled to the goaltender. Was able to clamp his glove on it, avoiding a second Ice Eagle goal there in a very short period of time. 1-0 Ice Eagles.
Yeah, they're buzzing down there on that side of the ice. Let's make sure we're getting all 5 guys involved, guys and ladies, excuse me, involved in the offense and keeping the puck in the zone and on defense. That's the way to win these games, for sure.
All right, we have Corcoran's line with Klock and Patton on the wings, Mueller and that's Gunnar Carroll on defense. All right, Cedar Rapids is going to take it out of the zone. He's checked by Corcoran, takes it away to Carroll. Carroll puts it off the boards. No icing on that. Klock chases in, beats the defenseman to the puck. Klock brings it out in front. He's checked. Now Patton puts it off the boards and chases after it. He's going to put it behind the net if he can to Corcoran, but the pass is stopped. Now here is Carroll with a long shot. Here's a deflection by Corcoran. Now Corcoran again, he gets it to Klock. His pass is just off a little bit. Here is a long shot by Carroll. It's knocked down, and Mueller gets it. He throws it back. It's deflected into the corner where Corcoran picks it up. Back to Mueller. Mueller lets a long one go. It's deflected off the goaltender into the corner where Corcoran gets it, puts it behind the net. Now Katragata has jumped on the ice, chasing it, and we're in the midst of a line change for the Ice Eagles. And Cedar Rapids is going to get a chance to come out of the zone. Here's number 59. That's Xander Boatman.
Former Quad City Ice Eagles, Xander Boatman.
All right, Covert over the line. He's got a shot, save by Jones. Back to Covert. Covert's going to put it into the deep corner now behind the net to Katragata. She chases it, and now Cedar Rapids starts to come out. Got a 1-on-3 coming. Good back check by DeCrow. Here's a shot. Harkey deflects it to the corner where it's picked up by Covert. Covert's going to dump it out to Katragata.
Nice pass.
She's over the center line. She's going to throw a long one in.
Ooh.
And I think that one deflected off the bench.
It looked like it went right off a zebra, but I think you're absolutely right. That's why it got whistled dead. Hey, while you're watching at home, check it out. When the camera pans down behind Cody Harkey, there's a whole gaggle of Blues players down there getting ready for their game tonight against the RoughRiders.
All right, Husky takes the draw. He wins it. He gets it to Hartman. Hartman over the blue line, down the right wing boards, sends it to the middle. Now he's going to get a chance. Almost got past it to himself. Now he gets another opportunity. He sends it across in front of the crease. And that's Roseboro in the corner. Francis gets it back to Husky. Husky dumps it in around the boards. Hartman after it. She sends a nice pass out in front. They couldn't quite get a stick on it. Now here is Roseboro. Nice exchange of positions there, and here is a shot by Hartman, who's knocked down at the defense by Clow. And here's a long shot and a save and a rebound. They score!
Nice job by Kyla Francis being in front. Well done.
That play started with a nice shot from the point by Brady Husky, and was it Francis that bunted it in?
I'm pretty positive. So, yeah.
She set a nice screen in front of the net, and when the puck dropped in the crease, she was able to poke it home, and that gives the Ice Eagles increase their lead to 2-0 now with 4:55 to play in the first.
Husky, as the center, was covering nicely, exactly as he should be, for Tex Austin Roseboro, and got himself an apple due to it.
All right, now the puck is around the far boards to Francis. She's going to get it out of the zone. She sends it up along to Hartman. It's a good idea. I'm sorry, that wasn't Hartman. That was...
That's Hartman.
Yeah, it was Hartman.
Yeah. You're right.
Trust your instincts.
That's right. Don't second guess yourself. You can tell by the stride, the skate stride. That's one of those fun things as you get through the year. You can tell these kids by skate stride and skate the way they skate more than their number half the time.
All right. Patton, Clock, and Corcoran, the forward line with Otten. Now Corcoran's going to take control in his own zone. Puts it off the board. That's going to be just a little too far, I think, for Clock, but he catches up to it. Now Clock in the corner. He's got it back to Corcoran. Corcoran fires one. It's knocked down at the defense. Good setup there by Clock. Here's a pass over on the side to a long shot by Otten is gloved by the goaltender.
Yeah, not time for a forward to get there to screen that goaltender or look for a rebound, but I feel like the Quad City Ice Eagles have done a better job obstructing his vision and being there for rebounds this game as compared to many in the past.
And the passing has been much better, and looking for open point men and things, that's been much improvement so far. All right, here is Clock in the corner. He stops, he puts it back to Otten. Otten, there's a long shot. No, that was Quinn, actually, whose shot is deflected into the netting, so we're going to have a face-off.
All right, Corcoran, Patton, Clock.
Puck comes to Patton. He gets it to a long shot. Here's a shot knocked down at the defense. A shot by Otten. Now Patton going for it in the corner. Now Clock. Now Corcoran back to Otten. Otten lets one go. Here's a deflection in front. And it's put behind the net by the Cedar Rapids defense. Now here's Clock once again looking for a teammate. He gets it in behind Corcoran. Corcoran is met behind the net and loses control of the puck, and now Cedar Rapids takes over. Along the near boards,
Nice
Patton.
work by Patton.
Now here's an opportunity. Here's a rebound.
Ooh.
And now Owen DeCrow in the zone. Gets a return pass from Hartman. And now here's Owen. Takes a shot. Knocked down at the defense. Picked up by DeCrow. DeCrow back to. Here's a long shot. Knocked down, but Catragata's going to get a chance. Puck ping-ponging down there around the net. DeCrow comes out from behind his net. He's got Covert, and he puts it up into the mesh behind the net. Good passing and looking for the open man on this by this line of DeCrow and Covert and Catragata, putting a lot of pressure on.
Absolutely. I'm going to throw a quick shout out over there to Jeff Covert playing some Pantera in the rink. Absolutely. We live with our volunteers, and he's always over there running music while I'm over here.
Here, Mueller puts it into the near corner. Catragata chases after it. Back to Mueller. He's going to let one go. It's deflected. Now Mueller's going to get it again. He takes a slap shot. That's off the back of Covert. And Carroll takes over near the far circle. Covert gets it, trying to get it in front. Now here it comes to Mueller. He's got a long shot and a save.
I'll tell you what, he has been firing away. That's got to be his at least fifth shot toward net, if not on net today. Absolutely getting all five players involved in the offense. Always a good choice. We've been preaching it all year from our booth, but we don't really count up here, eh?
Husky takes the draw. Blanc not quite able to keep it in, so they have to clear the zone. And now here comes Roseboro, and puck is picked off his stick. And it's back over at center ice to Blanc. Blanc now going to take it in. He's hit it right at the blue line, loses control of the puck, but it's kept in by Francis. Now the puck is knocked out by Cedar Rapids. And Husky chasing it back. He's got one member of the Cedar Rapids team down there against 4 of the 5 of the Ice Eagles, so that guy's going to be in trouble. All right, here's Roseboro behind his net. He loses control. He's going to get picked up by Blanc now in the near corner. Hartman dekes past one man, tries to pass it to Francis, but now she gains it from the defenseman who lost control of it. She goes down, and Cedar Rapids regains the puck. Husky puts it in deep. Cedar Rapids takes control, but passes it to Otten. So Otten's going to start a new rush for the Ice Eagles here. We've got 1:12 to play. This is Corcoran at the blue line, battling for it. He loses control, and now Cedar Rapids gets it back to center ice.
This is the last minute of play in the period.
Back to Otten. Otten on the far boards to Patton. A lot of play at center ice and near the Cedar Rapids blue line, but nothing. They battle for it still in the blue line. It's kept in by Kwok. Kwok gets it to Corcoran. Corcoran in the corner looking for a man in front. Here is a shot, and Patton had a great opportunity. Couldn't quite get any elevation on the backhander. Kwok did a nice job of keeping the puck in at the left point. He got it to Corcoran, who got it to Patton, who shot just didn't quite extend over the glove, and the goaltender was able to make the save. I've been miscalling the goaltender. I just assumed number 1 was the goaltender. Actually, it's number 77. Quinn Leland is the goaltender for Cedar Rapids. I guess I'm going back to the 60s where all the goalies wore 1 every time.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
All right, here's a long shot from the circle. Deflected to the corner where Katragata is going to chase it down. Now Otten rings it around the far side to Covert. Covert looking for his point man on the left side. That's Quinn. Quinn keeps it in, gets it back to Covert. Covert works his way to the middle. His shot is knocked down at the defense. Picked up by DeCrow. DeCrow looking for a point man. Now Covert regains it.
Ooh, dangerous there.
Dangerous pass, and that pass comes out of the zone where it's going to get picked up by Quinn.
2-1, that's going to do it. Woo! Yikes.
A little bit of a collision there between Otten and Jones for Cedar Rapids as the period ended, but no harm done.
All right, shots on goal 15-3 for your Ice Eagles. Sounds about right based on zone time. And also 100% agree with you, Greg, that the passing has been significantly more crisp and working all 5 guys into the play.
Absolutely, and a lot of shots. To Cedar Rapids' credit, they have knocked a lot of shots down at the defense.
Oh, geez.
Because we have been just loading up at the points and firing away, and not too many of them have gotten through. If some of those shots start to get through, there's going to be a lot of juicy rebounds for our forwards to pick up.
Yeah, if you counted shots toward net, it would be in the 30s guaranteed, if not higher. They were very good at blocking shots down in the defense, that's for sure.
All right, the teams will exchange ends now, and the Ice Eagles will now be skating from our right to our left as they attack that goal.
I mentioned Jeff Covert on music. We've got the Mrs. Patton over there and daughter Patton running the clock, scoreboard, and score sheet. So, yeah, it's a family thing. We got Dino over here running the camera, as always, and we really, really appreciate it. Josh Francis in the box. So those are all of your Quad City Ice Eagle volunteers for the day, and we appreciate them very much because otherwise the game does not go on.
Again, I apologize for misidentifying the Cedar Rapids goaltender. It is number 77, Quinn Leland, and he had quite a few shots to contend with there. He did a nice job. Now we've got the DeCrow line with Covert and Katragata ready to start the second period. Puck is drawn backwards, picked up by Mueller. Mueller just missed connection on a pass with DeCrow. Cedar Rapids dumps it out of the zone. But Covert is there to pick it up and start the entry into the offensive zone along the left boards. Tried to get it to Katragata. There's a good check. Here is DeCrow. That's going to be kept in by Mueller. He sends a long shot. It's deflected right in front of the net. That's always a dangerous play. And we've got a stoppage in play.
I think they called a hand pass, but you don't have hand passes in the defensive zone, is my understanding. Referee Wicks and the other guy were a little crossed up. Wicks is shaking his head no because he knows that that's not the right call. I'm a little surprised that the draw stays in the zone.
I am too. I thought they'd certainly take that out to 6
because that's not a correct call. There's no hand passes in the defensive zone.
All right, here's Brady Husky going to take the draw. Looks like he's going to try and win it back if possible to Carroll. Now it goes to the other side to Mueller. Here's a Very dangerous pass by Mueller, but he gets away with it as Gunnar Carroll picks it up, dumps it back into the zone. There's a nice bump along the boards. Francis loses control. Now it comes right back to Mueller. He's going to let one go.
Nice
and
shot.
The goaltender makes a nice save with the blocker and dumps it off to the corner where Cedar Rapids tries to get control. Here is Hartman. His shot to the side. And now here is Cedar Rapids. This is Hofer. He's knocked off the puck before he could make much progress. And it's dumped back to center ice where it's picked up by Jones. There's Jones. He's not a goaltender, he's a forward. All right. Just where's number 1 to screw up the announcers? Okay, here we go. Here is that's Patton. Patton moves in. Here's a shot. It's deflected to the side by the goaltender. Leland. And Leland is a goaltender. Now Clough, number 4 for Cedar Rapids. That's a big boy. Mm-hmm. And here's a shot by, a long shot from the point by that's Blunk. And
soaked up by 7-7.
Came through a screen of players right into the midsection of the Cedar Rapids goaltender.
I got to tell you, we just mentioned Evan Mueller getting shots. He had a brilliant one this last time. I'd really enjoy it if you could throw in a Mueller at some point during the broadcast today.
Here's a shot by, Blunk's shot just misses. Now here's Corcoran. Loses control, goes to the corner. Blunk puts a hit on the Cedar Rapids player, and now Corcoran's going to chase it back. Tells Rosborough to go get it, and now that's going to be icing. We've got 11:05 to play in the second period. The Ice Eagles with a 2-0 lead. When's the last time we had a 15-3 shot advantage in a period, Rich? I think it was in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, buddy. You and I are on the same page there. Yep. I feel like Leland is actually playing quite well. He's had a lot of shots to contend with.
Here's Corcoran looking for a man in front. Here's a shot. Oh, a great opportunity for Kwok. He just shoveled that pass from Corcoran. Now it's picked up by Kwok. Over to Katragata. She's going to let one go. There's a long shot. Goaltender loses it, but it's behind the net now. A lot of puck support there. Corcoran waiting out in front. He's got it. He loses it. Now he gets it back. Here's a long shot. Here's Roseberg going to let one fly. Saved by the goaltender. They get it off. Now it's picked up by Katragata. Katragata dumps another one. It's knocked down by the hand of the defenseman. Here's a shot right up, hit him right up near the glove, near the mask. And it's behind the net. A lot of pressure being put on by the Ice Eagles here. Here's a nice check by DeCrow. Here is Covert now. He sends it over to Blunk. Blunk's going to wire and fire. Deflected to the corner. Here is going to try again. Here's another shot. Puck is off the moorings.
I'm sorry. I can't keep it together. One of my all-time best friends and brother, Nick Hansen, in the rink chirping 88, my kid, like there's no tomorrow. I can't even keep this going. Whew, boy, that's terrible.
Okay, we have Quinn and Otten on defense. Now here's Husky, draws the puck back. It's kept in by Quinn. Now they lose it, and now here is Cedar Rapids trying to get it away from their blue line, but it's picked up by Husky. Husky dumps it into the zone along the near boards. Cedar Rapids dumps it right back out. Now Quinn puts it in deep. He was over the center line, so there's no icing there. Now here is an attempted centering pass by Hartman. Hartman, he's got Francis in front if he can get it to her. Now the puck is up along the near boards. And Cedar Rapids gains control and comes to center ice. Hartman chasing him. Good move by the Cedar Rapids player. He gets a good shot on goal. It's stopped by Harkey. Here's another attempt. Good stick work there by the defense to get it off the stick of the attacking forward just before he was going to launch a backhander at Cody Harkey. That is icing, of course.
Absolutely.
Icing against the Ice Eagles. Now we have the Corcoran line with Patton and Kwok. with Gunner, Carroll on one defensive position, and Mueller on the other.
Look at that. Other than Mueller, we got the Lollipop Guild out there. Nobody real tall of stature.
Here was a attempted pass for Corcoran, or for Patton rather. He's going to have to go a long way to get that, and Cedar Rapids dumps it out of the zone. Picked up by Mueller, and now it's stumped all the way down. That's a legal play because it was over the red line. Now here is Carroll. Carroll puts one off the board. It's kept in there. Here's a long shot. Harkey has to make the save. Dumps it to the corner. Cedar Rapids doing a little bit better here in the last couple of minutes with possession time. Corcoran sends it around to the near boards to Kwok. Kwok looking for an outlet. Tries to get it to, now here's Corcoran. Corcoran's going to power down the left wing boards. Tries to bring it in front. Oh, and he's just a little bit too far away for Patton to get his stick on it. Otherwise, he had a wide open net on that far side. Here's a long pass into the zone, sticked aside by Harkey.
Gun's going to take this bad boy.
And here comes Carroll. He dumps it in. He's going to chase after it. Blunk takes over his position at defense. Looking for a centering pass opportunity. Now he gets it to Blunk. He's going to let one go in front. Knocked by into the defense. It's loose in front of the net, but it's finally picked up by Cedar Rapids, and they come out of the zone.
Nice
Good
job,
stick check by DeCrow. Now he's got a 2-on-1. If he can get it to Katragai, he takes the shot instead. Now here is Blunk. Lets it go.
Oh, hit the net, buddy.
Missed wide to the right. Now here is Covert. Covert, he's got a man right in front if he can get it to him. Here's back to Blunk again. Here's another shot. Got to get that radar tuned in a little bit.
That one got deflected. I'll give him a pass on that guy.
Everything seems to be missing to the goalie's right, or our left, as we look at the net. Now here it's back to the net again, to Roseboro. At the point, he takes it into the corner. He's going to try and bring it out in front. He still has control. He's got Covert. Covert works around one man, two men, fires a shot. It's deflected at the defense. Covert takes another whack at it. Good possession time by the Ice Eagles in the Cedar Rapids zone. Now here is DeCrow. He gets control of it. Back to Roseboro. Roseboro going to walk in on those right wing boards, gets it back to DeCrow. His pocket is picked, but it's picked up in front. Oh! Here's a great save at the line by Quinn. Quinn takes a shot. Oh, and great opportunity there by Hartman. He had an opportunity for a shot or a pass, and the goaltender made the save and was able to cover up.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier that the RoughRiders are doing a good job at blocking shots toward the net, but man, that last sequence is a perfect example of that. So many shots toward, but not on net for the Ice Eagles.
Here is Hartman. Tries to get it in front. Now here is long shot by Quinn. The goaltender made the save. It dropped right at his pads. He didn't realize it for a second, but one of his teammates alerted him to the fact that he had the puck right on the ice in the crease, so he covered it up.
Any of you young Ice Eagles out there, watch that last slapper by Quinn. He didn't have to tickle the roof with his stick on a windup. He just brought that thing back to his waist and let it fly. A really hard, nice, heavy shot.
Here's a shot by Otten that's deflected to the corner. Francis along the near boards. Cedar Rapids now over on the other side. Quinn does a nice job of stopping a potential breakaway there for Cedar Rapids at the blue line. And it's dumped out to center ice where it's picked up by Otten. Otten sends it back to Quinn. Quinn going to play up a little bit on this particular play. That puck may or may not make it all the way down. Yes, it will. Otten did a nice job of churning his legs but not going anyplace to make sure we got that icing call. He looked like he was hustling, but I think he just wanted to get the face-off down in the other zone.
Take a circuitous route to the puck. You know, make a little circle, a little S move so it looks like you're trying to get there.
5:28 to play in the second. Ice Eagles lead it 2-0. Here Corcoran wins the draw, gets it back. Here's a shot. Goaltender makes another save. Here's Carroll at the left point. He's going to send it to Corcoran. Corcoran's going to go behind the net. He evades a check. Now he gets it back to Patton. Patton tries to get it. Oh, and he tried to get it to Clock. Clock kind of fanned on the shot.
Ooh.
Now they battle forward along the boards. Corcoran has it again. Kept in at the blue line and finally dumped out. And Cedar Rapids is going to lose control. Patton dumps it in. Good speed by Max Patton as he goes into the far corner. He's pulled down. Wicks looks at it and decides, no, I'm not calling that one. All right, here is Patton to Clay. Oh, a shot by Clock right on. Good save. Here's a rebound by DeCrow. DeCrow behind the net. He's got Clock. And now we have stoppage in play, and I think once again the net may be off its moorings.
Yep, it is.
I'll tell you what, this number 77, Quinn Leland for Cedar Rapids, has made a lot of good saves.
Absolutely.
And his defense has been penned in their defensive zone a good bit of the time, but they are doing a nice job of knocking down shots. And it's just a question of time, I think, before the Ice Eagles are able to pick up one of those rebounds and slip it past him. But for now, they're hanging in there 2-0.
Yeah, no scores in this game. Lots of shots, lots of zone time. But, yeah, Leland's doing a great job in goal.
Nice lift of the stick by Katragata. She gets it back into the corner via Roseboro. Now Katragata once again. Kept in by Covert. Covert, a long shot. Look at Katragata chasing into the corner. Always
nice
hustling.
Job.
Cedar Rapids controls it. Here is a shot. Here's an opportunity. A shot.
There
They
it
score!
is. There it is.
DeCrow. And I'll tell you what, that'll be an easy pair of assists. One for Katragata and one to Dylan Covert, as they just overwhelmed the RoughRiders in the zone during that possession. And I can't say enough about Maya Katragata because she hustles every minute she's on the ice, and she's done a really nice job for the Ice Eagles. And she'll get the secondary assist on that, with Covert getting the primary.
100%. She's churning those feet the whole time out there, and we need everybody doing that all the time.
They battle for it at center ice. This is Miller. All right, here is, good idea there. As Husky was on the move to center ice, pass just missed him, but it was a good idea. Now Francis persists, puts the puck deep into the zone. She battles her counterpart, number 2 for Cedar Rapids. That's Jensen. And Cedar Rapids is able to clear the zone. Passing the 3 minute, we have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second period. The Ice Eagles have opened up the lead now to 3-0. Here's the puck kept in by Roseboro. Roseboro's going to take it to the middle, walking wire.
Locked down again by the defense.
Along the near boards, and that's going to be a very
nice.
obvious icing to ease the pressure on the Cedar Rapids defense. And that comes with 3:01 to go in the second period. Ice Eagles 3 and the RoughRiders nothing.
Look at the Costco out there, maybe Sam's Club, a wholesale change. Everybody off, everybody
on
on.
defense, we have Otten and Quinn. Corcoran line with Clock and Patton. Wait for the Cedar Rapids defenseman to get in place. Corcoran wins the draw. Here's Clock with a shot. Once again, deflected at the defense. Corcoran picks it up. Sends it over behind the net to Patton. Nice job by Otten stepping up to pinch and get that puck deep into the zone again. Patton is put into the boards. And now here comes number 50 for Cedar Rapids. He puts it right out in front. It's loose. It's loose. Corcoran tries to get it to the corner, and that's going to go down.
Not for ice, though. You better get on your horse
you better
there,
hustle.
Ethan.
And no icing on that play because the puck just slowed down, and we got a player down. And quite frankly, I don't understand why that wasn't a penalty on Quinn, because it looked pretty obvious to me.
100% thought he got him in the skates and tripped him, and then he did not have time to protect very well before he went head and upper back into those boards. Nice job getting up, though. Yeah, I absolutely thought that was a penalty. His stick was in the skates, man went down. I'm very confused as to that. We have not had a penalty yet in this game, but
And quite frankly, I think we should have had one on each team,
correct,
for sure.
Correct.
But I guess if the bad calls equal out, you can't complain too much.
Yeah, I'm all about let him play, but that was a little more blatant than I think you can let go, to be honest.
All right, here comes the DeCrow. This line with DeCrow and Katragata and Covert has been very effective today.
100%.
Here's a pass off the boards,
Nice
right in the
angle.
skates, but Katragata digs it out and takes it into the corner. She's got a man in front. Now here's Covert. He puts a big hit on the defenseman for Cedar. Here's a long pass. It's in the net. It's in the net. It's right in the crease area. They battle for it, whacking and hacking, and they finally blow the whistle.
Whoa, Quinn Leland tried to catch that one. And it looked like he closed his glove a second too early, and it bounced down right in front of him.
I think that was Ethan Quinn that lofted that backhander, and whether the goaltender didn't see it all the way, but he kind of stabbed at it, knocked it down in his crease, and a couple of kids got whacks at it, but it was finally stopped.
That's the old school EFIS pitch, if I'm not wrong.
Here's a long one by Otten from the point. Good velocity on that shot, good direction, but Leland made the save. 1:58 to play in period number 2. Here's Katragata back to Quinn. Quinn passes
Nice pass.
to Covert. Covert takes the puck back into the corner. Now he's going to dump it around to the backside far corner to Otten. Otten's pass is intercepted and knocked out of the zone where it's picked up at center ice by Quinn. Be careful. And now here is that DeCrow?
That's the Crow.
Okay, here is Katragata just stopped before she was able to get that shot off. Poked back into the zone, and now Cedar Rapids controls it. That's Jones, gets it to number 59, Boatman into the zone. He takes a long shot, kind of a bouncer, and Harkey is called upon to make one of the few saves he's been asked to make today.
We've talked about this before, and I'll say it yet again. Those bouncy pucks in front of a goalie, if you want to see some embarrassing goals given up by NHL goalies, watch those bounce passes, because that puck will carry him and bounce right over pads, gloves, and everything else.
All right, here's a shot knocked down at the defense. Here's another shot right in front, and it's finally gotten out of there by Gunnar Carroll. Gunnar now takes it behind his own net, looks to come out on the far side, sends it off the boards, and that's going to clear the zone.
This is the last minute of play in the period.
Centering pass from the D to D goes astray, and the Ice Eagles are going to get control of it just outside the Cedar Rapids blue line, and now Cedar Rapids takes it up to George. George has knocked off the puck. He dumps it in. There's no icing on that play, and it's picked up by Mueller. He's checked in the corner by 31. That's Jacob Hills. And finally, here comes Gunnar Carroll. Gunnar over the red line. He's going to take it deep. Nice work by Francis. Now here's a shot.
Pass. Oh.
Husky right in position for a slap shot, but he misfired on it from the circle. Now here's Husky going to get another chance. And that puck is cleared out of the zone by Cedar Rapids. Good hustle going back by Mueller. Puts it off the boards. Here's an attempted pass, goes astray, and with 4 seconds left, here's a shot in front by Francis. Here's another shot.
Jeez.
2 good opportunities in the last 5 seconds of the period as Cedar Rapids coughed it up in front of their goaltender. But with the buzzer ringing, it's the end of the second period, and the Ice Eagles continue to lead it now by a score of 3-0.
Shots on goal just announced by Mrs. Jana Patton. Thank you very much. So I don't have to try and keep track, which I rarely do very well up here. 15 again in that period, 4 for the RoughRiders. So game totals of 30 for the Ice Eagles, 7 for the junior RoughRiders of Cedar Rapids.
And that is a pretty good representation of
Correct.
the zone time and the pressure that's been put on. And,
Yep.
and quite frankly, we've had games like this that have gone exactly like this, only we were on the team that was scrambling and trying to keep the puck out of the net. And just like our goaltenders have played really well in the face of some tough competition, got to hand it to young Quinn Leland in the Cedar Rapids goal because he's made a lot of good saves.
100%.
Didn't really have much chance on the 3 that got past him.
No, not much at all. Has made a lot of good saves. You're absolutely right. We have been on the other end of this multiple times. There's no Quinn in this RoughRider team, and I appreciate that very much. Even when they're stuck in their own zone, getting shelled a bit, they are really working hard to get that puck out of there. Also, at this time, intermission, I wanted to throw a quick shout out to Jake Toporowski. Turned 23 yesterday, was his birthday. Jake Toporowski, player development director here for the Quad City Ice Eagles, does a nice job. Also has the JT23 lab in downtown Bettendorf. JT23 lab, synthetic ice, real results.
All right, referee Wicks ready to drop the puck for the beginning of the 3rd period. Corcoran gets the draw back to Patton. Patton sends it up to Patton along the boards, into the zone. Now he sends it into the corner to Corcoran, goes behind the net, looks, sends it back to the point. Here's a long shot from the point, an attempted deflection by Patton. Here is Klock. Klock back to Blunk. Blunk walks in, he's going to get a good chance here. Shot knocked down at the defense, and it's kept in by Corcoran. Corcoran dumps it into the corner behind the net, now back into the corner. Here's Corcoran in front. His backhand attempt has stopped. Didn't really have the puck right where he wanted it on the stick. Here's a long slap shot by Klock.
Nice
Just
job,
whistled past
Blocker.
the side of the net.
Way to go, Mikey.
Corcoran's coming off. And now they maintain they're going to have to come out of the zone now. Here's the puck deflected in front, but now here is Owen DeCrow. He's all by himself, but sometimes that's enough. Here is Clow for Cedar Rapids in the corner. His attempted clearing pass is out of the zone, and number 5, that's Davis George, picks it up, but he's 1-on-4. He's bumped off the puck, and it's picked up by Quinn. Quinn, pass is intercepted, but here's another attempted long pass. That's going to get into the zone, but it won't go far enough for icing. Cedar Rapids in their own zone, unable to clear it. Boy, how many times have we seen that with us where we were unable to clear the puck?
Absolutely.
All right, Covert dumps it into the corner. Owen DeCrow chases after it. He's checked by 2 Cedar Rapids players. He puts it out in front. Here's a long slap shot. Knocked down. Here is another shot by Francis. Francis picked that up in clear, perfect stride and got a good shot, but it went deflected off the goaltender's shoulder and out of the zone, and in desperation, Cedar Rapids is going to clear that. And results in an icing against Cedar Rapids. So we'll get a change of lines.
Yep.
Francis, Husky, and Hartman, your forward line. On the defense, we have Otten and Ethan Quinn. Here's the drop along the near boards. Back, there's a long shot by Otten. It's deflected by the goaltender into the corner. Cedar Rapids forward starts to come out of the zone, but loses his footing, and is intercepted. And now here is Hartman's going to get to it first behind the net. He looks like he's going to try and wrap it around. The puck is right in front of the crease, and now it's taken behind the net. And Cedar Rapids escapes from that jam. Here's another centering pass, almost deflected in off the goalie's pads.
Kyla Francis getting scrappy down there. She really wanted that one. All right. 10:24 to go. What?
And we're going to have
coincidental minors.
Yeah, Francis and number 16, I believe. Is that 16? That's David Heineck.
I believe so, yes.
Each get coincidental 2-minute minors for roughing, and it really wasn't very rough. But
no, it wasn't.
It was more the intent to be rough, I think.
The intent of the play.
All right, so they'll play 5-on-5. Here's a shot. Oh, great opportunity for Klock. Quinn keeps it in. Gets it to Hartman. Hartman's shot is deflected by the defense right into his goaltender.
How many times have we done that, too?
Yeah. Now here is Otten going to power one in off the boards. It's picked up by Kwok. Kwok works away around. He beats one man and another. He's still pretty far from the net, though. Finally, he gives up and just dumps it back into the corner. Hartman gets it. And now Cedar Rapids comes out of the zone. They're gonna wave off icing on that as Quinn picks it up. Oh, not a good. Oh, it was a bad pass, but it turned out to be good because it went right to Hartman. Hartman's going to look to pass it right in front. Here's a shot. Husky, a good opportunity. Husky, another chance. Shot is knocked down. Here's Quinn going to let one go. Deflected again at the defense. Now Patton. He's put into the boards. No call. Now Cedar Rapids is going to dump it out, and that's not going to go far enough for icing as Gunnar Carroll picks it up behind his net. Now he's going to come out. Now he takes a long pass, tries to get it to Braden. He's got it. Corcoran over. Now he's going to stop. He's going to wait for a teammate to come, and here is Carroll. Carroll, the shot. He scored!
Oh, that's a beautiful play.
Oh, beautiful play. Gunnar Carroll picked up a pass from Corcoran, who waited until Gunnar cleared into the zone, and he got a great shot and beat the goalie cleanly. That's one of the nicer plays we've had in a long time.
I'm going to give an apple to Coach Otten, who's screaming for Gunnar Carroll to throw the puck up to Braden Corcoran and then get in the zone, telling Braden to stay high. He's got a big voice and it carries. Braden heard him. Gunnar heard him. He threw the puck to Braden. Braden pulled up and then was able to throw that right back to Gunnar, who was hustling down the ice, and threw that to the back of the net. Really nice play. That was a great pass by your grandson. Be proud of that guy.
An apple a day.
Silencio.
All right, with 8:54 to play, the Ice Eagles now lead it by a score of 4-0. Puck is dropped, and it's all the way back into the Ice Eagle zone. And Harkey, for some reason, decides to stop the puck. There wasn't a Cedar Rapids skater within 60 feet of him, but we will have a draw now to the right of his net.
He wanted a little camera time.
That could be. Been a while since he touched the puck, which is a good thing if you're a goaltender.
100%.
There's a long shot right on goal. All right, now the puck is in along the far half boards. Corcoran picks it up, tries to get it in front. Kwok's going to chase it down in the near corner. Now back to the point. Here's Mueller. His shot is knocked down by the defense. Mueller's going to get another shot. Here's a shot in front. I'll tell you what, Mueller may have more shots on goal than any other player.
That's no joke.
Or certainly more shots, attempted at the goal.
Shots toward goal.
Some of them have been knocked down. Now here is number 1. That's Jones. Tries to get around. Here's a shot and a save by Harkey. Juggles it for a moment and then covers up. 8:03 to play in the third and final period. Ice Eagles now have opened up a pretty good lead of 4-0.
Yep.
And we have the DeCrow line on now. Puck is free in the face-off circle, or it's picked up by Blunk behind the net. He takes it along the far forwards. Here's a pass to Francis. She tips it ahead, and they're not going to call that icing, even though she was clearly short of center ice. Here's a shot in front. Another shot. Knocked down by the defense just before he was going to get it. And now Clow throws one. He misses Mills, but it did touch his skate, so there's no icing. Blunk's going to get there first in the near corner. Here's a long shot, deflected by
nice
Mills.
By Mills.
Good play, but it was not quite on net. Could have been a real problem for Harkey because that definitely changed direction. Now the puck is at center ice. Here's Clow. He's bumped off the puck by Blunk. Blunk sends it across. Now that pass is going to be, that's a good attempt, but it was a little too far ahead for Francis. She chases it. She chases it down. Cedar Rapids is going to take control. Gets around Husky. This is Jensen. And looks like
he's offside. I was getting really nervous. That's an OFFSIDE. You only put a second S on that if you're playing soccer or American football. If you picked 6:55 in the third period for me to say offside, you're a winner. I was nervous.
Quinn dumps it into center ice, picked up by Cedar Rapids. Katragata over there along the far board. She's going to loft one in. Wick says she was on the right side of center ice. She wasn't, but that's all right.
He's got places to go.
Yeah. All right, puck is kept in along the far boards by Husky. Now Katragata bumps her man and knocks him down. Here is a pass over to Quinn, back to Otten, back to Quinn. Here's a shot and a nice save.
Nice save, but that was a beautiful back and forth between Quinn and Otten. I wasn't so sure that some of those were smart passes, but they put pace and caught them well.
And it was a good shot by Quinn in that he kept it along the ice, makes it difficult for the goalie to stop it, and makes it very easy for a teammate to tip it. But that time the goalie stayed with it.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of our D-men like to try and throw it, knee high or waist high, and along the ice tends to be better when you're a D-man.
Here's Hartman. His shot is stopped, and it rolls through the goaltender in the crease, and Quinn Leland makes the save with 6:18 to play.
Coach Elg, who's the walking by right now, he's the coach for the midget team, is getting unhappy because it looks like we're using up too much of our time. He went over there to talk to Wicks to say get the clock running.
Here's Katragata. She's got a pass for Otten. His shot missed the net, but it was a well-intended pass by Katragata. Now Cedar Rapids comes out of the zone. They've got a 3-on-3 break. There's a shot on the short side, misses the net. Now Otten gets it up ahead to Husky. Husky around one. He's got one man to beat. He does it. Here's a shot with a backhander, and he got past everybody except the goaltender, who stayed with him and made the save on a high-rising backhander shot from about 8 feet in front of the net.
Yeah, Quinn Leland up to the task. Yep, and here comes the running clock. We're supposed to be done here at 12:30. It is 12:28, and there's 5:22 left on the clock. So that seems prudent to run it at this point.
All right, now the puck is back to Mueller for yet another shot. Oh, boy, that one.
Hunter.
He's going after my grandson with that one, but now here it's picked up by Kwok. Kwok's going to let one go, deflected, and to the corner. Cedar Rapids chases after it, tries to clear the zone, and they're able to do it, and they changed their mind on the icing. One signals icing, and the other waved it off. So here's Corcoran losing it, has to come out of the zone. That's going to be icing now. It's good. Offside, rather. Now it's intercepted by Patton. Patton to Corcoran. Corcoran trying to get it out to front to Kwok, who's all by himself. And they score!
Oh, he does.
That's Patton. Knocked that one in. Max Patton gets the goal on that one to make it 5-0.
Yeah, buddy. Proud Papa standing right next to me, as he should be. Woo! Let's go, Dino.
And they're giving the scoring on that play to the official score, so we'll have to find out if there are any assists on that.
Right.
Puck into the Cedar Rapids zone. Katragata goes after it. Down in the corner, stays with her man. Patton does get the goal.
There you go. Nice job. We got a broadcast goal.
97 from 11 on that one, if you're listening at home. Now the Ice Eagles control it. As we say, we do have a running clock. Now here is Cedar Rapids trying a wraparound. It's knocked off the stick and picked up by DeCrow. He had trouble with Covert. He had more trouble with Covert on that play than he did with Cedar Rapids.
Covert will check anything that moves, even his own guy. I mean, come on.
All right, Roseboro now puts it off the boards to Katragata. She puts it off the boards, sends it in for DeCrow. DeCrow sends it in front. The goalie knocks it to the back and is over in the corner while Roseboro picks it up. Roseboro can't quite hold it in, and Cedar Rapids, that is Hills, comes in. He's got a shot at Harkey. Here's a shot. Good save by Harkey. Just above the elbow. He caught that one with the shoulder and deflected it to the corner. We've got 3 minutes to play in the game. Blunk coming out the far side. Keep your head up there, young man. Oh, and the checker became the checkee on that one.
Number 2, that's Aiden Jensen, was going to lay the wood on BB, but that ended up going the wrong way for him.
All right, here is puck is knocked down at the blue line, kept in, and this is Blunk behind his own net. Gets it up. Now that pass, they're not going to call. Well, I think the referees ruled that any one of 3 people on both teams could have played that one. So here is a long shot by Husky in front. It's loose in front. Now it's kicked to the corner. Now behind the net, over to the far corner. And here comes Cedar Rapids one more time. He's 1-on-5. And he maintains control, but he's not going to get much of a shot. And here comes Hartman. Hartman goes around one, loses it into the corner. He goes after it, picks it up. He sends it right out in front, and the goalie does a nice job of deflecting the centering pass. Now here's a long shot. Rebound by Francis. Nice long shot from the point by Otten. And the goalie made the save. It dropped in the crease and looked like Kyla had a whack at it, but the goalie was able to re-control it. And so with 1:35 on the clock running, the Ice Eagles have opened up a 5-0 lead. It looks like they'll finish off the game with the Corcoran line. Here's over to the point. Here's a long shot from the point, deflected in front, a rebound. Oh, they score! I think that's
Max again.
I think that's 2 for Max Patton, I believe.
Absolutely.
That
it was just laying there after the low hard shot coming in from Quinn at the point. That's several times. He's not tried to lift that puck. He's just thrown it along the ice, and it's come off the pads, making for a nice rebound opportunity.
And despite,
This is the last minute of play in the period.
well, even if it's the last minute, I have a feeling that announcer over there is going to make the announcement on that goal.
Ooh.
Otten does get an assist. Good for him.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I did not see him as
Well,
the
I
other
think
man to touch it. I thought it was 34. But was he down low?
No, I think he was the one that took the original shot from the point.
Oh, my bad. Okay. My mistake.
Here is Clock. There's a back pass to Clock. Clock taking it in deep. He's going to try and work one in, and he whacking, and it's not going to go. And the goaltender has it, and they knock him off the puck.
5
and
seconds.
It's into the corner, and that's going to be the final score today is 6-0. And there it is.
All right, that's the end of
you
game
know,
1.
One comment, Rich, before we turn it over is this had a lot of similarities to many of the games we played where we stayed close to a better team, but then toward the end, I think we scored 3 goals in the last 5 or 6 minutes to make it look like a more lopsided game than it was.
Yeah, this wasn't that lopsided based on the final score.
So the final score in today's first game, your Ice Eagles with 6 big ones today, and they shut out. A shutout for goaltender Cody Harkey. And these teams will get together and play in about an hour and a half at 2:15.
Absolutely. We'll see you then.
So for Dean Patton and Rich Blunk, this is Greg Corcoran. We'll see you in a little while.